Hi everyone, it's Dana. Just sitting in my car in the parking lot of where my daughter works. I just got done work early. We were really slow tonight, and because I was the one scheduled to leave the earliest, I was the one that they asked to leave first. So that's what happened. And now I'm just sitting here waiting for my daughter to get done work. Excuse me. So I just thought I would do a little video, just talk about a couple of things that have been on my mind recently and see if anybody out there might be interested in it too. Actually, two different things. One is how to try and give yourself some self-compassion. Everyone talks about being compassionate to other people, being compassionate to animals. But it's really hard to be compassionate to yourself. People usually beat themselves up about things a lot more than they would do to someone else. You know, if somebody else came to you and said, you know what, I'm having a really hard time, I really don't like myself right now, everything I'm doing is wrong, and I'm just worthless, and I have nothing to offer people, the first thing anybody with compassion would do is try to make that person feel better. Try to find things about that person to lift them up and to give them a little encouragement. But when it comes to ourselves and we beat ourselves up internally, we don't show ourselves that same kind of compassion. We're actually a lot harder on ourselves. And I always wondered why. And of course, you know, I go to a group once a month, and part of that group is learning to deal with guilt and shame and learning to show yourself compassion and to love yourself more. It's so easy to love other people or to think that you love other people, but in reality is you can't truly 100% love someone else unless you have some type of love for yourself. And you have to remember that you are important. What you say, how you feel, what goes on inside your head is just as important as anybody else. And you have to remember that. And that's the hard part. The hard part is loving yourself, because you can take out all the pain and suffering and hatred and whatever it may be out on yourself. But you can get away with doing that to yourself. You could never ever get away with doing that to someone else, because they would probably beat the crap out of you. So it's easier to beat yourself up. But I wanted to say that you need to actually take a minute. And if you could, every day, take a minute to just sit there. Look past your feelings, look past your emotions, and try to just think logically just for a minute and say to yourself, I'm important too. I have to be. Otherwise, there'd be no reason for me to be here. And there is a reason for you to be here, because you are here. Never forget that. There's always a reason. You may not understand what it is, and you may never figure it out 100%, but your presence on this planet and in the universe is very important because you are here. So just say to yourself that I'm important and that I matter. And my worth is not established by someone else. I establish my own self-worth. Because that's where it comes from. That's the important thing. Give yourself your own self-worth. Don't allow what you think others might think of you or say about you to determine how much worth you have. Look at yourself and say, I have self-worth. I am important. If you say it enough and you do it every day, you will start to believe it. I promise you that. Don't worry about what other people think of you. What they think of you is not your business. They can think whatever they want. It doesn't matter. That's them. That's other people. What matters is what you think of yourself. And you should work on that every day. And it doesn't have to be big, huge, affirmations. Small little ones. I was able to smile today because someone, I saw something I liked. There was this sunrise. It was beautiful. And it made me smile. Those kind of little things are just as important as the big stuff. Actually, sometimes more important than the big stuff. Oops, I need the light again. Turn that back on. Another thing is, do something for yourself that makes you happy. No matter what it is. Write a poem. Write down what you feel. Go for a walk. Talk to a friend. Have a cup of tea. Have a cup of coffee. Eat a cookie. Say hello to a stranger. Whatever it might be. Me, personally, I like makeup. I've always liked makeup. I've been one of those girly girls my whole life. And when I go in, I put it on and I make myself feel better on the outside. Usually I feel better on the inside. So find something that you like and do it. Even if it's only for a few minutes a day, just do it. Don't say to yourself, oh, I can't, I'm too busy. Sweetheart, I have 7 children. I work. And I have a husband. So let me tell you, I've got a lot going on. And if I can find that little bit of time in a day, so can you, I promise. Whether it be when you wake up in the morning, or before you go to bed at night, or during dinner time, whatever it may be, just give yourself some affirmation. Just give yourself some compassion. Take yourself off the hook once in a while, because it's not always as bad as it seems. And I just wanted to say that to you and just kind of put that out there and kind of make you think about it. I think about these things all the time, and I try to teach my kids to love themselves. And, they're teenagers and they're going through a lot. And I always try to help them remember that what they feel and think is just as important as anybody else. So, I wish you all well. Go out into the world, wherever you may be, and let yourself shine. Don't hate yourself. Love yourself. We all have things about ourselves, we don't like, and that's normal. It's going to happen. But find the things you do like. Even if it's the littlest things, find them. And give yourself credit for them. Give yourself credit. You are awake. You woke up this morning. You are breathing. You are walking on this planet. And you are involved with other people. You are involved in this world. Your presence, your existence is part of this universe. And it's important, just as important as anybody else's. Don't forget that. Remember that. Hold yourself dear. Love yourself. Show people out there that you are proud to be you, and that's okay. You are allowed to be proud of yourself. You are allowed to like who you are. And no one can take that away from you. No one. Don't let anybody tell you that who you are offends them. Don't let anybody tell you that what you say and believe is wrong. Be you, and be proud to be you, and be happy to be you. And don't spend all your time trying to make the world happy. Just worry about you and the people that you love. And that's all that matters. And everyone else, it doesn't matter what they say. Just let it go. Hold on to who you are. Let go of the past and look to the future, because you never know what type of future you may have. You never know what wonderful things might happen to you. And be present. Be now. Be in the now. Don't forget that either. Don't live in the past. The past is past. It's gone. You can't change it. You can't bring it back. You can't fix it. It's over with. Let it go. Live in the present and look to the future. I promise you, you will feel better little by little, day by day. Do something. Make yourself happy once in a while. And just say, I love myself. Just once. And try doing it every day. Well, anyway, I'm going to get going because this video is a little bit long and I don't want to seem so long-winded, but I hope that you all have a pleasant evening or day wherever you are in the world. And I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you wellness and happiness and joy wherever you are and whatever you might be doing. And I will talk to you soon, hopefully. And I hope that if you like listening to me or maybe coming back and talking to me or hearing me vlog a little bit more, come back to my channel, hit the little like button or possibly subscribe if you want. That would be great too. I have lots of different topics and things I want to talk about, things I want to share, things I want to do, and I want to share it all with you because that's what makes me happy. So, alright, well, good night. Have a great one, and I will talk to you soon.